I came to look into growth engineering through my research team in digital learning. And we had a current LMS, which was very traditional in its approach, and how can I say it? It almost seemed a little parochial in its functionality. So we went out there looking for something different that would really engage people with the learning. And it was narrowed down to, as always, 3 or 4 contenders. What then drew me to growth out of all of them was the fact that this didn't look like an ordinary LMS or a traditional LMS. And it sort of seemed to conjure up a very traditional type of e-learning, which nobody really liked. Also, for us, from what we read about growth engineering and then what you delivered, was that we would get some really good counselling, some good coaching on how to adapt it to make the system really engaging and make people want to use it, want to go on there first thing in the morning, want to post stuff. That was the other thing I really liked. So all our new inductees, all the onboarding, all those going through a certain development program, like our management, engagement, development and leadership program and so on. And your system actually really facilitated that. They supported us really well. It helped that we put somebody on this dedicated to it, Sean Ladley, who worked with your team and worked with Gareth and worked with Richard, yeah? And I have to say, great relationship from day one. I met with them, but Sean wanted to come up with a concept that gave us our own identity to your particular system, and that's where the Hive came in, and they loved it, and then gave us a lot of coaching again, a lot of counselling, a tremendous amount of support, shared what others had done well, shared possibly what others hadn't done so well. But one thing that growth did do was convince us that we needed a dedicated resource to work alongside you to launch this and make it successful. What it did for us from very early on was absolutely convince us that we needed to apply a dedicated resource to this from our end, so that the partnership would work well. Because it's not all down to you, it's to kind of make it happen for us, to engage all our staff, to build something that excites people about learning, sharing knowledge, both tacit and explicit knowledge, of course. And that was great in the planning process for us. Well, we once we got to grips with the functionality of the growth engineering system, what it could do, we got together in a room with Sean, a few of the others, and I think Richard Colpin joined us at the time. I came up with an idea which was actually rubbish of what it could be called. I was going to give it the name of a person. It was a bit of humour, but something that would draw people in, like, what the hell's Derek? As like a marketing idea. I looked around the room, and everyone was sort of sat there, no. So I went, okay, well, I like to think I'm a very engaging leader, very engaging manager. So I said, well, what do you think? And Sean came up with something that she said, we need something that you could hang a number of things off. She'd already given it some thought, and she said it centered around bees. Busy bees, queen bee, bees make honey, yeah? Bees then fly around, picking up pollen, yes? And that idea of sharing of knowledge, ideas, making it fun, created, of course, or the concept was created, the Hive. See, from the entire team, including Juliet, who's been absolutely brilliant, can I just say. She's a wonderful leader, and I'm not just saying it, I absolutely think this lady is fantastic. But from the whole of growth engineering, the support's been 100% plus. But actually, the support has been unquestionable, okay? And everything has been done by growth and delivered by growth to make sure, we could progress this, okay?